So I got my repair kit now, and this is it from Brekley. £4.50, comes with 3 tips and a glue stick, a cement stick as they say. The tips, for what I need, they're quite big, so I'm gonna do something else here. The tip sizes in here is 2.4 millimeter, 2.8 and 3.2. The one I have, it's quite smaller. Now I had this Shakespeare Mirco series rod which I've shown you before with the tip broken, and I removed its own tip. The tip is not damaged, just the tip guide here is not damaged. I removed it by heating up this bit where it was and just pulled it out. Obviously I don't need this anymore, so it can go away. And I'm going to try to do the same thing with this other rod that I have, and again, this is broken from the tip. It might work, it might not, but I'll give it a go anyway, and see if I can use this same tip guide onto this rod. And first of all, I'm just gonna heat it up. So I'm gonna hold this with my pliers, just heat this up and see what's going to happen. Given the other one I used a blowtorch on it, just hold it and pull it. No, it doesn't come off yet. Let's try and heat it up some more. It catches on fire, let it burn, blow and then pull. Nothing happens again, and I think I need to heat it up even more. Let's do that. I think this is going to melt all the glue that's inside. I just pull a bit harder and here it comes. The tip ring is off the guide, and now probably I could try and put it on that rod. So I'm just going to clean this a little bit now from the smoke that's there on it from the lighter, and then now I see if it fits on the tip of the rod, on the broken tip, but this is thicker, so it doesn't look like it's gonna work. I could basically take some sandpaper and file that tip, sandpaper that tip a little bit around it so it does fit. Anyway, if you push this, it's not gonna fit, and I'm not gonna force it because obviously it is too thick right here. So what I'm going to do, keep that, although I would have liked to use it, and I have a set of these guide tips that I bought. They're not expensive. I have 80 of them, all different sizes, and see which one is going to fit onto that. I think the smallest one that there is, I'll try from the smallest to the bigger. This, I think it's number 1. Let's see if it works. I think it is a little bit too small, and if you look at them both, compare them, one is bigger than the other. Ideally I would have used this one, which is still good, and it is the original one, but I can't, and I don't want to file that. I don't want to sandpaper that down. So let's try the number 2 tip, and I'm sure this is gonna fit. There you go. It's all good, although it's this bigger than the other one. I'm just gonna use this one to repair this rod. So I'm gonna use this glue stick from Brekley, and also what I want to do is put a little sleeve on it, just for extra protection, and it's gonna make it look better as well. And just remove a little bit of this paper from the glue stick so it doesn't catch on fire. Now, using the lighter, just heat up a little bit of the glue stick for 3 seconds, as it says on the package. Use it around the tip of the rod right there, and then Apparently you'll have to heat up the tip as well, the guide tip, but as you can see in a minute what happens. I think outside is way too cold, and by the time I do that, the glue on the tip of the rod already hardens, and when you push that in, push the tip in, the glue, it's already hard. So I'll try again, and this is just because outside is way too cold and I left that glue for too long on the tip. Let's give that another go. So just like before, I'm gonna heat up a little bit this glue stick, just using the lighter. Apply it quickly, well, as quick as you can, to the tip of the rod, and then insert this guide tip. It is a little bit fiddly, but because it is so small, try to do it as soon as you can, so the glue is still melted and soft. I'll remove now the excess. It hardens quite fast. Remove some of that excess from the rod. Now this tip on this particular rod didn't need to be lined up with the rest of the rings, because this is a telescopic rod and all the sections move about and around. But if you use it on a rod that has fixed rings, then make sure you align the tip with all the rest of the rings, and leave it just a little touch to dry. Like I said, it hardens very fast, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of clear nail polish to it just to seal it, and I think this is going to provide a little bit of extra, not protection, but extra seal and extra hardness, extra glue to it when this is going to harden. Just a little bit, and I put a little bit too much. I'll remove a little bit of the excess just using my finger, and now just leave this for a little bit to dry, and it's almost ready. So while that dries, I'm gonna repair the tip of this Shakespeare rod, which is a fixed rod, and for that I'm going to use the original tip that I removed from the broken bit of the rod. This fits because the tip of this rod, the diameter is smaller than the previous one, so the original tip would fit. And I'm gonna apply a sleeve to this one as well. Like I said, it looks better, and same like before, just I'm gonna heat up the glue stick, apply it to the tip of the rod, and basically like the same procedure. And this, it looks like it's not going to work that easy, because again outside is very, very cold and my glue has already hardened onto the tip, and I shall try again to put it on. As they say, third time lucky, I guess. Same procedure, heat up and the glue, put it on the tip, and as quick as you can insert the guide tip onto it. Make sure you align it with the other rings. Like I said before, it hardens quickly, and then with your fingers just remove any excess glue from the tip of the rod, and it worked this time. I'm going to leave this one to dry a little bit now, and going back to the one I had before that's already hardened, it looks solid. I'm just gonna pull this over and heat it up slowly. I think I'm holding this a little bit too high, but just don't heat it up with direct heat. Just heat up the shrink tube so it shrinks on the tip, and that will give you even a better fix on the tip of the rod. Make sure you don't set that on fire. And that's how it is. It shrank over, and now this rod is ready. The same with this. Just checking it. It's already hard, so clean a little bit the extra again, if you have any extra glue on it, so now it looks neater. Pull that over and hit it up with a lighter to shrink that tubing over the tip. Again, indirect heat slowly. You can use a heat gun for this, you can use some other source of heat if you want. Just make sure you don't set that on fire, and you heat it up nice and slow. This is it, that's done now. You can apply, if you want, some again, some nail varnish on the top of it to protect it even further, but this rod tip is now ready to be tried. So just trying out this rod. Basically, I didn't catch anything this time, but I used some different lures with it, from the little Salmo Hornet, very light and tiny, and then swap to a heavier lure, a soft one, just to see how far you can cast with it, and it does go quite a distance. And then even the Salmo little bug, 4 cm one, and all casts are nice. The rod feels okay, it looks like the repair has worked, and obviously I'm gonna look forward to catching some fish with this.